Competitiveness in sports inevitably makes players aggressive and games heated. Red cards are the ultimate answer to every dispute. Let's then look at some of the craziest red cards in sports that ended some of the most bizarre and insane fights. Number 10. David Abraham. In a crazy incident of getting a red card, Frankfurt captain David Abraham almost caused havoc in a football game when he pushed Freiburg's coach Christian Streich in an attempt to retrieve the ball from him. Freiburg's players and coaches chased Abraham across the pitch, and it was all a mess on the field. When finally things got cooler, Abraham was not only red carded, but was penalized by a ban of 7 weeks. Although he was deep in the game, his shoving led to an over-triggering scenes of absolute chaos. The punishment was justified. Number 9. Raptors vs. Cavaliers. The Raptors vs. Cavaliers match is always supposed to be aggressive, but this fight ended up in the ejection of both players after a physical brawl. The fight started when a player named Beckham missed the basket and vented all his anger on his opponent. Both of them got brutally physical with each other and landed some solid punches and spears to each other.
Ibaka didn't like what he said. He railroaded him from behind.
In the end, both were asked to leave the basketball court. Number 8. Myles Garrett vs. Mason Rudolph. This is my favorite entry because it has all the craze and passion necessary to be included in this video. The two players decided to hate each other at the beginning of the game already. During the game, Myles decided to sack Mason and throw him down. Mason did not like that, of course, and went on to take off the helmet of the Myles, but failed miserably. Other team members decided to help the situation, but they just deteriorated it. Myles then ripped off the helmet of Mason, and boom, the worst part of a game and the best part of a fight, he hit Mason with his helmet that he had just taken off from his head. Utter embarrassment. Let's just accept that Mason was not good at fighting. Another player named Pouncey saw how his teammate was beaten by Myles, so he decided to go after him. He threw his first punch at him, missed. Second, missed. Third, missed. Fourth, again missed.
1 punch misses, 2 punch misses, 3 punch misses, 4 punch misses.
Punches aren't doing much good. Let's try kicking him, but the kick was blocked as well. This crap was getting crappier here, and on another side of the ground, a player named Ogunjobi came in to shove down another player, and then just came the Giant Man, 71 in the scene, and was really like, dude, do you really want that? The coaches were pissing off outside the ground, and well, things got cooler, and then players were sent off the field, and a crazy fight finally ended, bans waiting for several of them. Number 7. Zeko. Bosnian striker Edin Zeko is a well-known face in sports history, popular for his stints at Wolfsburg and Manchester City, where he won league titles, but even more popular than his sports hits is his truly bizarre incident of getting a red card during Bosnia vs. Greece. In the qualifying match of the World Cup 2016, Bosnia was leading 1-0 as the game headed into its final 10 minutes. Zeko, however, seemed angered when the Greek attempted to wrestle the ball from his grasp. What did he do to counter that? Out of nowhere, he decided to pull Socrates' shorts down. The incident triggered a mass altercation, and the referee was not impressed and awarded Zeko a red card for his actions.
Little bit of after, and Zeko just pulled the shorts down. Now Edin Zeko has been booked already.
Number 6. Eden Hazard. This man has a terrifying word as his second name, and though he is not renowned for his temper, an EFL Cup semifinal in 2013 saw him lose his cool that ended up with him being awarded a red card. The game was tied at 0-0 in the 80th minute, and the Blues needed to score, and quickly. The ball went out for a goal kick, and when Hazard jogged over to hurry things up as time was running out, he found a ball boy who had got there first. What happened next was astonishing. The Belgian attempted to snatch the ball away, only for the teenager to seemingly dive onto the ground, holding onto it. In his attempt to get the ball, Hazard lost his temper and appeared to kick the ball boy in the stomach, forcing him to free it. A replay confirmed the act of villainy, and moments later, the referee showed the Belgian a red card.
Wow, that's inexcusable. There is no excuse for that at all.
Number 5. Odell Beckham Jr. vs. Josh Norman. This is a match that looked more like between two players than two teams. 6 flags were thrown in the match in total, all for two players named Odell Beckham and Josh Norman. Speaking of two guys, these dudes don't like each other. There's no reason. They're not just made to get together on the field. Without giving an F for the integrity and sacrility of the game, these two players kept hitting and jostling each other throughout the game. Both teams were playing, but the real action was taking place at the various corners of the field, where these two players were continuously shoving. The cameraman realized it, and then at one point during the match, it seemed like the cameras were cutting from the play to focus on the real action going on between Norman and Beckham. They did not let the drama lessen in the game. One time Norman had the upper hand, next Beckham took Norman to the ground. They traded blows on each other, and when Beckham caught a pass for a first down, Norman slung him to the ground and sprawled on him as he got up. Beckham tried to trip him, earning the first of 6 personal fouls, and then the fouls just kept coming. Personally speaking, it was a pretty entertaining fight and an awesomely heated match. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Number 4. Joey Barton, Cristiano Ronaldo. Joey Barton has 6 red cards in total in his accolades, and frankly speaking, all of them are genuinely earned through his reckless aggression and thugness. This man has the craziest of all red cards, and I'm not exaggerating. His red cards rarely come from genuine attempts to get the ball, or even reckless attempts to knock someone off the ball. Look, here that kick straight in the face of the player deserved a red card. That punch? So below the belt. That man is an insane football fighter. Till today, Ronaldo has been awarded 11 red cards, but this one was given probably because of the meanest act of revulsion on the part of Ronaldo. In a heated Real Madrid vs Athletic Bilbao match, when Ronaldo missed the ball, he hit Carlos Gupegui, and soon both teams gathered around to support each other's mate. The mocking expressions of Ronaldo seriously bothered me, as if he was innocent, but the reply showed it all. He was just acting innocently. In another such match, he, straightforwardly, was handed down a red card after he shoved some players, kicked one, and hit another in the face during a match against Cordoba. Number 3. Lee Cattermole. Meet the master of dirty challengers and holder of 7 red cards, that too at the age of a mere 27 years, Lee Cattermole. He stands to become the most red-carded player in history. Astonishingly enough, he's still admired, and people really wanted to see a tussle between him and Joey Barton. This pro and aggressive football player received a red card after the final whistle of a match in 2012 for confronting a referee. This man got some attitude. He probably broke the leg of another player in a brutal sliding kick, and then received a red card and walked out of the field like a boss. Truly a crazy red card given to a crazy player.
Before we move on, I've got a little challenge for you that'll take 5 seconds to complete. So here's the deal. You just leave a like on this video, smash that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell, and you'll get 25 years of amazing luck. Try it. It really works.
And now let us move on to our subscriber pick of the day. This image was sent to us by a subscriber. Similarly, if you ever wish to know more about an image you come across, just send it to us. Who knows, we might even feature it in one of our videos. Today's subscriber pick is a perfectly timed photo of David De Gea, Vincent Kompany, and Nemanja Vidic, and this picture was taken during a match between Manchester United and Manchester City. Although it does look like a WWE fight, it's not what it appears to be like all these other pictures we're showing you. These are just finely timed or mistimed, depending on how you take it. Just check out Nemanja Vidic in the red shirt laughing his head off at the whole situation. I think it really is not a fight, but rather David has just accidentally punched Vincent. Number 1. Team for team. The referee was calming down these dudes to not fight, even despite the dispute, but there came their whole team to fight each other. The red card was handed down to the man, but all of them disputed the decision, and the stadium was a whole mess. They were punching and kicking the opponents, but one thing, all of them were really bad at hitting precisely. Most of them just had missed hits. I'm wondering how many cards the referee had to give away here. Thank you very much for watching the video. Do like and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to not miss any of the upcoming amazing videos. Thank you once again.